reckon. We'll see what be happening. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but...
Hey guys, welcome to the Saturday stream. We are in the middle of an unexpected crash cycle. I really have no idea what's going on here, but I'm going to go through and fix a few things in the background whilst I'm running, because for some reason my game didn't want to work. I've booted it up twice. We had some crashes, but I was mucking around with a few things earlier in the week that I'd forgotten about, so this should make everything okay. Hello to everybody out there. Be the best. ZTech, Scotched Egg, the final space frontierist. I'm pretty sure you used to be someone else. Matthew and Wise. How is everybody doing? We should be into a load now. I found myself a load. Did you sort out that thing where we can track ship? No, but I do have the folder open so we can actually do that. All my ships are literally like right here. If I just go docs, I'm not going to be able to upload, but I should be able to make a folder ready for it. Scotch Egg is good. That's good. I like that. It was Google Drive I wanted, not Google Docs, right? We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Final Space Frontier, change your name. Yeah, I thought so. I just had that feeling. I looked at it and I was like, that name, that picture belongs to someone else. Okay, so back here I should have my Kerbal finally running. Okay, cool. Start game and let it run. Now it appears to have come through as a different thing, despite the fact that it's right here. So let's add game capture. Let's try and figure out what's going on right here, shall we? Things seem to, despite not being played with anything, changed. And I'm not sure why. If anybody actually knows out there what's going on, do please let me know. That would be incredibly helpful. Matt Lowe's new video is up. Alright, cool, wicked. I'll see you in a bit then, I suppose. Let's pull this down here. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear the game? I can hear the game. I can't delete that like that. The game is playing. It doesn't appear to be actually playing. Window, this one. Do that. Let's try this instead. There we go. Wow. I don't know why that changed. That really did. Hello TSG. You also hear the music. That's good. Wow. What a way to start. Nothing but professionalism here, guys. Nothing but professionalism. First 4 minutes of just, I don't know, tech support, I suppose that was. I've got some things that I do want to do today, despite, like, you know, acting as if I have no idea what's going on at all. We've got 12 years. 12 years? I thought it was 12 days. Oh, man. 12 years until Jeb gets to where he wants to be. This is going to take a long time to time accelerate our way through. You see him here? He needs to get up and around once more. So I thought we might go and have a look at all the different... excuse me, a little bit of a cough still. All the different contracts we can get underway and see if there's one here that we want to do. We can, we were rescuing someone from orbit of the moon, weren't we? That was a thing. If I remember correctly, we still got Bob in orbit of the moon. That would be interesting. Do we reckon I've got a rescue SSTO? If so, that would be good. I'm learning orbital rendezvous and docking. Oh man, that's a very precise thing, but once you get it, it's pretty good. It's nice. It's good. It just kind of works out in the background. You point towards stuff. You get the blue and the purple and the yellow circles lined up. It works out really well. Works out really well. Now, which one do we reckon can make it to the moon for a rescue? Do I have, like, Mun Rescue or Rescue Mun or something like that? That would be good. I doubt it's going to be in here. In fact, what I probably want is a rocket. Do you guys think I want a rocket? I think I want a rocket. I just did a rendezvous and nearly docked. Oh, man, if you rendezvoused, you are practically there, buddy. You are practically there. I just finished watching the Japanese qualifying. What was qualifying what? I missed what you're watching, buddy. A Scotched Egg. 12 years. That's a lot of time to do research from orbital mechanics. It's true. It's true. let's have a look in here. We've got some rescue stuff. Got some rescue stuff. Alright, let's have a look in here. Let's see what we got. I just want something that's going to go to the moon for cheap. Tuna rescue craft. I mean, that's not quite where we want to go. Do I not have, like, a Mun rescue craft? That would be particularly good because we have a couple of people that we want to go and get from there. I'm looking at the Minmus, Moho, Mobile, Mun and Telesat, Mun Orbit, Mun Science. These are all good. None of them appear to be Mun or Rescue, so let's try and knock something together, shall we? I'm going to put 2 of these on the underside of here, because of course we have someone up in orbit and we need to go and rescue Bob. Shall we have a look at Mun Rescue 2? Let's just save this up and make sure we've got the actual things that we're trying to do. Did I think about what we need? We need a large capital ship for each of the factions. We need small fighter vessels. We also need things that look like fighter vessels at a distance. So all the tiny, tiny radial parts, you need to put them together in a way that looks like a tiny fighter ship. So we can have something that looks like a big ship and then just kind of push these tiny things next to it. So they look like they're like ridiculously oversized. That's the plan I'm going for. I launched my docking ship with a small docking probe attached to the front. Good shout, man. Good shout. We appear to only have one person on EVA. Let's go and have a look. He should be down this list somewhere. Probably right down the bottom. There's Bob Kerman. Right there. He's the man we got to go rescue. I mean, he should technically be rescuable from here. From this lower point here. But I think if we come over to the moon, we've also got some guy... No. This one? What's going on here? Oh! Do you guys remember that we left this guy in suborbital because we couldn't get him to cut into the atmosphere enough? I remember that. I don't know if you guys remember that. It's only just coming back to me right now. Look at this. Look at this. This was... I can't remember whose design this was. I really don't remember whose design this was. It could very well be my own. It looks like something I would have made. Apart from this back bit here, this doesn't look like my design at all. This little, I would have done it without this section. Anyway, let's make our way to space, not to space, to orbit, to the atmosphere. Look, we're at 59 kilometers on the periaps. That's good. Make it about 70 centimeters long should be enough. Oh, I've missed what you started with. Tried to do a moon landing the other day and ran out of fuel getting into orbit of the moon. Easy done, mate. It's easy done. A number of times that I have gone for a moon mission, landed on the moon, and then gone, I don't have the fuel to get back off. You try doing a little burn, like you'll do a little burn. You'll get up to maybe your periaps, your apoaps will get to where this periaps is, and then come crashing back down on the other side. Do that quite a lot. Do that quite a lot. I want a radial in. Excuse-moi. Well, the reason I'm going for a radial in is because that means I will point my nose towards the planet, providing this great big flat sheet to slow myself down. This should hopefully be the correct way of doing it, because I'm looking at how fast we're going, 2.5 kilometers per second. Putting it in that sort of terms really does show you how fast you need to be going around in space. It's very fast. Very fast indeed. So let's just burn through this as quick as we can. We do want to somehow rescue them. Guys, I need you to turn... We're not out of electric charge, are we? No, but this does have a certain distinct lack of not RCS, what's the other one I'm looking for? SAS. So as long as we can just kind of keep it pointed down, so any air that does hit gets deflected towards the bottom there, and should... Oh no, that's going to push us up, right? Alright, we'll let it play through. We'll let it play through. We'll see what we're at. We're about to hit our lowest periaps here. Obviously, the drag is quite real, and you can see there is a bit of heat building up there. This is coming down beautifully, maybe within the next couple of orbits. Oh, this is going to be a long one. This is going to be a long one, guys. Just need to wait until we are back out the other side. So you've decided what is the next challenge. I'm still leaning towards catapults, but I think people are going to knock cannons. Because cannon, like what Another 3 made for the last subscriber design, that's a cannon, right? That's where it uses the propulsion from the back to push forward. What we want is potential energy being built up to then be released. So I'm not sure if that's too specific for people or not. I mean, the other one could be, I don't know, best desert crawler or something. Okay, there's the noise to go back up. I don't know, what do people think is a worthy challenge for people to undertake on my stream? I think you're all, you know, relatively astute builders. You should be able to like put some stuff together, right? Should be able to. Yeah, you want to be the other way around to create downforce. Yeah, I thought so. But honestly, I think probably we want to keep it relatively up high because we want to slow down in as much upper atmosphere as possible. I honestly have no idea whether we're going to save these people or not. This Ragerin, he's the guy that we need to try and get to touch the surface without actually dying because we've got a contract for him here. He's the reason that we left Bill up in the volumes of space up here. He's going to have another moon encounter soon. That's going to be interesting. It's going to kick his orbit back out probably. I mean, you can never tell exactly what's going to happen. Okay, so we got from 9 to 7.5. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. We'll try and figure out how to get Bill out at some point. Are people thinking just the rocket? I mean, we could do an SSTO, but as you can see here, not the best at SSTO piloting. Okay, we lost another 50 meters or so. That was good. Yeah, putting that nose down really does help. Look at the way these numbers drop and come up and drop. That's another 100 quite nicely there. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, we're actually gonna do this in a couple. Oh, that's all right. Final Space Frontierist. A lot of people play the game as well as watching. I believe it's kind of, you know, part of the community spirit and stuff like that. Yeah, indeed. Maybe you could undertake a similar challenge. Somehow, I don't know. I've noticed that we've got a very small amount of liquid fuel. I'm going to have to use that for landing, obviously. It's the only way I'm really going to be able to do it. So maybe if we turn those off... That's on. That's off. Okay, turned all my engines off, because that's going to help. We'll see what happens. Loading KSP takes a while. Depends how many mods you got on the go. If it's just stock, you can be loaded in less than a minute. Or at least on my machine, I'm loaded in less than a minute. If it's the modded game, it takes a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Don't point up like that. Come on, let's do it. Let's keep my nose towards the floor. I mean, what we really want, if I change to this... Oh, it's not going to do it, is it? We want to change so the nose is pointed... Let's try that. It's not going to have it, is it? It's not going. Oh, of course, because we're pointed the wrong direction. Let's try the radio out. You could do catapult that has to launch a Kerbal as far away as possible. Yeah, I was thinking maybe like the Mark 1 capsule or something like that. Don't go sideways through it. Don't go sideways. Sideways is bad. It's not bad, but it means that we're not cutting through the air quite as smoothly, quite as harshly. Smooth is not the idea here. Like this, that way. Now pull up. Like that. Okay, go. Hey, Rigel Agar Gaming, how's it going? How is it going? We're currently deorbiting our craft here. You can tell it's going well. I might just pop back up here and push down a little bit more. Do I have RCS? This is the question. No, I got RCS on. I got monoprop in the tank, but it turns out there's no RCS ports on here, which is a general problem of mine. It has to be said. So it's something that I do relatively often. What about one rocket engine and what jet engine to orb? You're obsessed with that challenge there, man. You're obsessed with that challenge. Was it you that put in the other craft that was one jet engine and one rocket engine to orbit? Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting. I mean, I'm always a fan of the start the rocket upside down challenge. You know, if your rocket's upside down, what do you do to sort it out? You know, you have your main engines pointing downwards. Obviously, the first thing you do is have separatrons at the top and bottom firing the sideways to, like, spin around. That's pretty good. Okay, electric charge is about to die. That was my front door. How very, very nice. I wonder who it is at this time of day. Let's keep turning. We're definitely facing in the wrong direction here. Something like that. Okay, there we go. Good faith. Sorry, I was just listening to what was happening at my front door there. Probably should not have done that. That's completely thrown me off my course. I want to try and keep the sun on that solar panel. We've only got the one out, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad. What version? 1.3.1 is indeed both what I'm playing here and what we will be using for the story. Okay, we're at 62. Are we minutes away from Apple Apps? That's good. That's good. Okay, radio out. That's pretty good. If we can just get this loaded going a little bit faster. A little bit faster. I'd really like to have started this with a bit more of a bang of a mission. I really shouldn't have left this at the end of the last session. Should really have just deorbited this. But I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Darn, BD Armory might be disabled. Don't worry too much about BD Armory. If it looks good without BD Armory, I'm probably still going to use it. Other people seem to be obsessed with it, not me. So, I'm not opposed with the challenge. I did put the one in the subscriber craft. I mentioned it 3 times. The thing about 1.3 is mods are not yet updated. Here they are. They are. You just can't read the first page of the forum post. You have to go dig to now, because it's been so long since they've been updated. Not the last page, but the first few pages before the few pages before that. Not the first few pages, sorry. And there'll be some bloke, generally Linux Gamer something or other. He's the guy who's gone around and updated all of BD's mods, all of the mods that you think are not updated actually are by someone else. And he mentions towards the end of almost all the forum threads where his re-uploads are. Generally, it's all on his GitHub. Like I say, it's just this one bloke doing it. If you go and sort your CCAN entry lists, I think you need to check all the counters. What counter? Being told to check the counters. I'm not sure exactly what counter he wants me to check at here. I'm looking. I don't think so. I was talking about 1.3.0 mods, not updated to 1.3.1. Have you tried them? Because they almost always will work. They almost always all work. Like just to show you, camera tools here, which is, you know, a beautiful beautiful mod, originally done by BD, now moderated by that Linux guy that I was talking about. This is a 1.2 mod. 1.2.1 works perfectly. It tells you right at the beginning, oh, can you update? You go, no, I don't want to. Can you update to 1.2? I'm like, I'm much further on than that. No, I don't want to. And it works fine. It works fine. Absolutely fine. How are we doing? Right, we are now in for a crash. Okay, we're up for this, guys. We're at the point where we are never coming back out. Do I want to retract this solar panel or leave it here? What do we reckon? What are we reckoning? I mean, we're coming down no matter what happens. I might just leave it radio out like that. I don't really want to go engine first. Out of all the possibilities, engine first is definitely the deadliest. Actually, that's not like wing first. Definitely one of the deadlier ones. Let's see if we can't just flip all the way over. That would be nice to me if we could do that. Remember how we said that Squat might be giving up on KSP? No, I don't think they're giving up on KSP. The thing is, like, they're a new bunch of programmers. If they're going to give up, they've basically just got into a job and gone, nah, I can't be bothered with that. And I don't think that's what's going on. Don't think that's what's going on at all. Okay, ready for a spin for safety, guys. We're just going to keep spinning this out until things stop blowing up. I'm going to retract that solar panel until I feel like we can put it back out. Honestly, now that we're down in the atmosphere, I don't think I can put it back out. Keep watching me. Yay. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay, we're already down to less than 1.5 kilometers per second. I think this is going to be a relatively easy flight. It's just about whether we can straighten ourselves up. We need to find out where all the fuel is and pump it forwards. Wrong time to be doing this. You know, when we were just floating in space, that was the time to be doing that. Like that. Okay, in please. Let's try and get that weight forwards. That will definitely help with the stabilisation. Okay, that's those done. Where else can we take from? Do you mind, please? I want that one. No, I want this one. Okay, that's empty. What about these ones at the back here? No, they're also empty. These nose cones, that's... Yeah, okay, that's what I want. One of those and... one of that. No, come on. Come on. That wasn't what I wanted either. One of those. I'm going to keep trying. There, okay. And that's also going to go forwards like that. Into here. In. In. Oh, wrong one. I want to turn this one off. How do I man, I'm going to have to like full on click it like this. Seems to be coming a little bit under control here. Okay, that's good, that's good. I think we may have done it, guys. Yeah, let's pull that up like that. Turn it over. Are we going to be able to land? I don't know. Where is the land? To land, we need to spot some land. That's the one I want. Okay, cool. Okay, I think what we're going to have to do then is ditch... Oh, yeah, ditch it slowly into water. How do people feel about that? Also, man, this is a bit skittish. Bit skittish. I think once again we have fuel issues. Let's pump this forward some more. Thanks. I mean, it's kind of a nice plane. It could definitely use some winglets. Oh man, it could use some winglets just to... Oh, we're at ×2. That's why it feels so jetty. We succeeded, you failed, lol. Yeah, I mean, this is true. This is true. Okay, let's get down the 4 kilometers. I don't think we're going to be able to make that distance. Whoa, it's just so bouncy. So bouncy. I've moved on to fine controls here. I want to get down a little bit lower. There should be a function just like ditch the LFO. Yeah, we should have an option of ditching stuff and then pumping all the fuel forwards. That's something everybody wants to do, right? So that's full. Let's try and get this one out and see if we can't pump towards these front ones. We appear to be getting a little close to the ocean here. What are we at? 2 kilometers. Could really have done with some parachutes on this. Whoever did design this, it wasn't me, but whoever did could do with some parachutes. Obviously, whoever designed it, much better pilot than I am. So the plan is 82%. Nice. The plan is right now we're gonna try and get as close to the ocean as possible. Slow down as much as possible, drag our tail in the water to help slow us down, and hopefully have these guys at the front. Man, it really does want to nose down a bit. Maybe we pumped too much fuel forwards. But yeah, hey Brad, buddy, been some time. Not supposed to ditch into the ocean. Really? Is that not the standard operating procedure? I'm pretty sure that's how NASA does it. They ditch into oceans, right? Man, got to keep that nose up. Any more than 20 degrees, just scary, you know? It's just scary. I've got a little bit of liquid fuel. I could fire up my engines and make this work. Look at that. But I think we'll be okay. That's a little too much. Limit the priority of the control surfaces if it's too jumpy. Okay. I've got to try... Does this just do for both? Does it keep them in... Okay, yeah, that's good. I like this. Twitchi for the win. You knows it. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna crash into the floor at maybe 20 meters per second. The front cabin's gonna be fine. Oh, it's getting a little fluttery now. It's getting a little fluttery. That's fine. We can do some flutter. Okay, here goes. Engines down. Oh no, I pulled up a little too hard. Engines down. Ooh. Da-da-da-da! We did it! Look at that! That is a ditch and a half. Okay, we did it without actually killing anybody. I am shocked. Super shocked. Alright, I'm going to have some hot chocolate now. 20 minutes in! Always. What's your stream name? Steam name? Well, mine? Just search Twitchy. You'll find a picture of me. You set it to a negative value, making it pitch the other way. Oh well. I mean, whatever. It worked for me. Okay, so we're up to 500,000. That's pretty good. We need to make ourselves a tiny little rescue craft that can just go and get Bill from orbit. Victory fanfare. Thanks very much, Wise. Yeah, I like victory fanfares. Okay. We had a moon rescue craft on the go. It's on the 2 or 3rd page of search for Twitchy. Really? Am I that far down? No, not refuel, man. Moon rescue, right? Moon orbit. I mean, we could get this. Oh gosh, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna go with this. We're gonna take a few things. Oh, excuse me. Man, hot chocolate gets to me. I'm gonna take a few things away because they're not necessary. We're just gonna make the smallest craft we reckon we can get away with for going to rescue someone. Let's have a look at the engines here. I like this. Bam. It's not where I quite wanted to put. Actually, I'm going to put the terrier down at the bottom here. I think that's probably a better idea. Now that's a nice, easy. Oh look, it's even got a heat shield there. Want to put ourselves a small little probe on the top, which of course needs some power there. Surround it with solar panels, and we will be a winner. Maybe RTGs. What do you reckon's less likely to blow up on recovery? Let's do it like that. Do we need a nose cone? Nose cones for chumps. Coupling, let's go with one of these, and then I want beginner's eyes. That was one of my beginner's eyes. By the way, Twitchy, how's your throat right now? Feeling any better? Not really, no. Well, I'm not coughing as much. Hey Rigel, welcome to the new subscriber pen. If you'd like to join in with all the background of what goes on my channel, do check out the description below. You will find a Discord link. In there we chat about what's going on. What's the picture in your stream account? It's the same as my YouTube. Hang about, let me go this one. There we go, it's that one. That should help. A little thing came up there. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we need to build something that's going to lift this up to orbit, and I reckon we can do that quite simply with one of these. I mean, we're already at a 2,000 meters per second right there. I reckon if we just throw an orange tank underneath with a skipper, do you reckon a skipper's good enough? I reckon a skipper's good enough. We're not launching anything too much up there. Now, what I'd like to do, actually, let's pull that off there. I would like to have this ring, no, this one being right there. With that, we obviously want a little communication relay for it because that's very important. We want some power. Yeah, one of these actually. Let's put some power on here. My plan is obviously to deorbit. I say obviously. My plan is to deorbit this central stage. Never really goes very well, but that's my plan anyway. That should be fine. It's good. Where are we up? 6,000. Is that enough to go get him, do you reckon? I think that might be enough. I think that might. Are we going to do it like this? Are you guys feeling this? You guys feeling this? I'm kind of feeling this. Canards are not actually what I want down here, but they do kind of look alright. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We don't want that. We want this one firing down below. These are going to fire after that gets triggered. Probably much later than that, actually. That fires. Bam, bam. Okay, I think we're good. This is not a Mun orbit. Don't try and save it as Mun orbit. This is Mun rescue. Okay, cool. Save. Launch. Oh, man, I'm at the point where... Okay, my chat caught up. I was like, no, my chat hadn't gone anywhere. I was reading a sci-fi book, and the main character wanted to rent a shuttle from the space station to the moon, and the shuttle was a Volvo, and the spacesuits were made by Michelin. Honestly, sounds legit. There will be other companies doing that, but at some point that's going to happen. You guys are aware of this, right? At some point that is going to be the thing that we do. So now I want to Bob Kerman set as target. He's a long way out. Do I wait for him to come down here? I think I'm going to wait for him to come down here. We've got 12 years to waste, so what? Oh, he's going the other way. This is kind of bad. Okay, alright, well, we're going to have to do it that way then. We will get to the point where I'm underneath it, and then I'm just going to launch it. I don't know, do I want to go beyond? I think I'm going to go beyond. It's been a while since I've done a retrograde launch from surface, so now I'm not sure whether I do have the Delta V. Let's go! Put in some drag parachutes. I think we're alright. Oh man, this is... climbing exactly 1G. I don't think we're going to get enough. I didn't check that out. Make the lower stage a separate space station. Or this? I don't think it needs to be. I mean, we're not making Salute here, right? Okay, let's try and go this way. There we go. That's the angle I want. That is the angle. Another shuttle provider was Chrysler. Nice. I will buy all my space hardware from Nissan. Honestly, who is it? Daewoo? They make terrible cars, but they make amazing nuclear weapons, it turns out. So, I mean, maybe they're the guys to get your space stuff from. Maybe. I'm now looking at how much fuel we've got here, being like, camp. Stop. It's all over. It's all over. We got an extra Kerbal in here. Didn't want them. Hey, Kerbal nerd. I'm not going to kill you, but yeah, welcome to the stream. I mean, to be fair, you are only half an hour late. It's no problem. People are saying a trio of solid boosters. I'm thinking maybe quads. Do people want some quads? Let's get the old what's it called? The cross that comes off the Soyuz. Someone will tell me. The Choskov? Something like that. I'm terrible with Russian names, unfortunately. They're just too foreign for me. yeah, I'm a filthy Brit. I know it. Let's move this down here like this. Okay, let's do that. Then I would like also this over this way. I don't want to blow up my rocket halfway up to orbit, so we're just going to do it like this instead. That goes into that pair of stuff, that load of... What's the word I'm looking for? Separatrons, not separatrons. Decouplers, there we go. Well, there we go. What are we doing? We are rescuing Bob Kerman from orbit right now. Yes, indeedy do we are. Probably, yeah, you know, just too foreign for me. That's a very British thing to say if you're not aware of that. You just don't quite realise how insular we are. The Japanese are open and honest about their insularity. Okay, let's try this again. This time we're going backwards, of course. I might just launch here. Set as target. Yeah, I'm just going to launch here. That's almost exactly what I don't want, actually. I want to be over this side. Something like here. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. 3, 2, 1. Much better. Look at that. Good solid climb there. Good solid climb. You just colonised most of the planet, but everything is foreign. That's the one. That's the one. I mean, that's why we colonised it, to like make ourselves more comfortable with stuff. Pretty sure that's how it went down, right? Hot chocolate is tasty. Also foreign, but oh man, yeah, that stuff. Yeah, I can't pronounce that. All right, Matt, it was good to see you, buddy. It was good to see you. You can understand Red Dwarf was funny, but I saw it the first time round, so have our... Oh, is that your anthem? Okay. I'm not even going to try and put it in the right context. I'll sing it to, like, Oh Canada or something like that. Okay, are we looking to be good? I'm not sure exactly how high an Apoaps we want. I want to try and match my Apoaps with that Periaps over there. I protest, must have iced chocolate. No, hot chocolate's the way forwards, man. It's the Slovak national anthem. I couldn't even begin. Trust you. No, I put an S in there where there wasn't one. That's the thing. I put in extra letters where I don't see them. Look at this. We're going straight up and straight down. That's interesting. I think we need to get more sideways. Much more sideways. All the sideways. Let's turn that onto this one. Okay, cool. Hey, Shadow. Hey, man. How's it going? Good to see you. We are currently entering a retrograde orbit to go and rescue Bill Kerman. Is it Bill or is it Bob? Bob. Good old Bob over there. Robert Kerman. Here we go. Let's go and get them. Seems to be going okay. The trying to fight the spin of the planet was an interesting thing, but we're now into the place of actually being able to do so. I'm now going to pull down my burn. Should be something like this, right? How high are we right now? Let's have a look. We're at the top of the atmosphere. That's cool. That's cool. May have slightly underprepared for this. I'm looking at my current delta of these. We've got another 1,000 or so. That's cool. I want more sideways if possible. Is this going to be good? Is this going to be good? Oh man, I can't even read those letters, dude. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I want to go up now. Radial out. rather than radial in. Radial out. Maybe surface wise radial out. That's probably good. Hot chocolate, ice chocolate, hot chocolate all the way. Actually, the Nad Troyu Sablaski Honme Devo Baiju is there 2 times, not once. Okay, all right. Yeah, I can't even read those letters, dude. Zed, I literally can't. I don't know how those things are supposed to be said. And bam, it's looking pretty good. Maybe we'll go a little bit more. Okay, and once we got that, I'm gonna go add a maneuver, and we're gonna try and get ourselves in for a rendezvous somewhere along the line. There's gonna be one somewhere, right? That's orbit. And there is the boost I want to make. So these two are about equal. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. 1,000. Thankfully, the other craft has a lot. It's your national anthem. Awesome. Also, I mean, I don't even know if that second letter is actually an O or not. Do I say it or? You know, it's let alone the rest. God's righteousness, you who saved us and from ruin until now are here and now our voice and from now on be saved. Wow, that's a thing. Hey Matt, how's it going? I hope you're having time. I hope you had fun with my next subscriber design. It's a I played with the glider last time. Didn't quite have the oomph to get up the mountain, but yeah, it did a glide. Have you heard of the game Cosmeteer? I have not. Let me select search DuckDuckGo, because you know that's what I use. Cosmeteer, let's have a look. It's a starship design simulation and battle game designing fleet of ships. Oh man, they need help with their web development. Let's bring you guys over here. Hi, this is Cosmeteer. Oh, it looks like heat signature. Oh, but you're actually just fighting the ships. Okay, so it's you know, voxelized ships. I suppose they're not voxels if it's 2D. Pixelized ships. Yeah, okay, all right, cool. Yeah, that looks awesome, man. I'll check that out. We want to go back over this way. Are we ready for our burn? Here's the question. No, I do agree. Okay, cool. I think I will show you pronunciation, the first part of the Slovak national anthem to our Slovaks. Yeah, okay, yeah, you go for that. Show the ignorance of people out this way. Warp to next maneuver node. Is this one gonna end up burning up in orbit? I think it might. Let's go. Watching my periaps here. Watching how much fuel we got left. I'm hoping this doesn't get dumped out. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, well, that's a thing. Hopefully pushing it back like that helped. I was kind of hoping that, yeah. That's probably stuck in orbit now. That wasn't quite how I wanted to do it. Looking at this should be all good. It can't look towards the... towards the maneuver. That's fine. That's fine. Let's get this all the way down if we can. Can you even find out countries on a map without looking up their name? Roughly. I can point. I mean, I play a lot of GeoGuessr, guys. I can point roughly to where you guys are at. Do I know a game called Terratech? I do know a game called Terratech, yes. Up here. Let's swap to target, a retrograde target. Not worth the $20. Okay. I'm just going to finish up my hot chocolate before I actually make this actual burn here. Okay, that was good hot chocolate. I enjoyed that. I'm sure you guys are very interested to know when I do and don't enjoy hot chocolate. Does this have... Okay, alright, no, that's a thing. We can work with this. Badly, but we can. Okay, let's try and get in a bit closer. We just got to get Bill on the go, right? We just got to get it so Bill can do some stuff. Yeah, we're still too far away. That's a little bit of a shame. Alright, there's Bill now. Let's try and ease up. It's a shame I just can't put it sideways or whatever. I can't even point towards my target. That is difficult. 6.9. Let's try and get a little bit closer. If we can keep the 6.9, that's a good shout, right? And once we're there, we'll let Bill do the fly if we can. Do you reckon Bill can do a fly? He should be able to, right? Okay, go. 3, 2, 1. Pretty good. 2.5 meters per second, I will take that. We can't swap to Bill from this distance, but I think if we switch to like that. Let's see how much fuel he's got, shall we? I'm not going to put life support in, Shadow. All my guys would be dead. Literally all my guys would be dead. Bill does not have the fuel that we need. And we may have ourselves a little bit of a problem. Yep. Yeah, we got a problem. Unfortunately, this... Switch to... Oh, man. I should have put in a quick save. So, what we can do here... It's actually a bit difficult. No, that's now away. I can't point towards him. This is the problem. I only have full throttle or no throttle, so we've got to just like feather it ever so slightly. That's not how you feather, is it? I mean, come on now. There, like that. We should be now just floating towards him. If Bill has 0, oh man. I'm just thinking, if he's got like literally 0 fuel, how's he going to get in? This is a question. This is a question. 4 kilometers. Okay, we can do this. This is a little bit painful. Surface. I'm now thinking, like, how do I get over to him? So the ways that you will need to park the rocket in such a way that Bill can open the hatch and get in. Yeah. Twitchy total concentration mode on. I could put on the infinite fuel. That's a good point. I could put on infinite fuel. I don't think I'm going to. Or just Twitchy chatter.exe has stopped working. Sorry guys. Yeah, as you guessed, this is not the easiest one that I've ever had to face. So we can get in really, really close, and I've got all the fuel, so we should be able to like muck around a little bit with it. Oh, and I've got now full signal strength, so I can now do everything I need to do. Okay, this is fine now. This is fine. Maybe Bill is the one that is giving me full control. I don't know, but whatever way it goes down, I am happy that it is going down. Let's press X there. Pull ourselves back. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is actually really good. Okay, cool. Let's just turn this so it faces that way. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get to the point where we do touch. But that's what's going to have to go down if we want to do it. That is indeed what is going to have to go down. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I'm going to just drift apart a little slowly. This way. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like that. Come on, Bob. Just, he's like, no, I don't want to. It's like right there, buddy. Oh. Okay, like that. Swap over. Grab. Woo! Okay, we did it. No, I did not think I would, but yay, we did it. So you're telling me I can just update to 1.3.1 without worrying about mods? Back up your game, like literally just make a copy of the folder, and then when it goes wrong, you delete your old folder and put that one in its place. But yeah, literally, yes. Okay, we're gonna come down nice and easy, right? We're gonna go all the way up here, and then we're gonna retrograde our orbit. Let's kill that. Do this. Okay. Let's turn it round. Thank you guys. Lots of people saying yay. I did back up my 1.3 game about a week ago. Well, there you go then. It should be absolutely no problem. I almost guarantee that all the mods will work. Almost. There will be a few that won't, and those ones that won't will already have been updated by some guy who's like, I don't like playing without my mod. They're always around somewhere. Yeah, let's go down, I don't know. How deep do we want to go? About that deep. And we'll warp to here. Last time I did these kinds of rescue missions, the rocket I used to rescue the Kerbal turned into a missile impaled jet by accident. I have done similar things. It's always good fun. It's always a good fun. So, we've taken an hour to tidy up the loose ends from last time. What are we going to do now? 40 Kerbal bucks. What's 40 Kerbal bucks? I missed what 40 Kerbal bucks were. They mostly live under bridges. I'm not sure what you guys are on about. Okay, we're about to hit the atmosphere at quite a speed. I think what I'm going to do is, because obviously the planet is spinning in the opposite direction, so we can add a couple of 100 meters per second extra to that. I think, personally, the game adds more than that. The number of times I've come in a retrograde motion, and it's just absolutely done me over. A lot more than I thought it would. Daniel, Lot of Gaming, welcome, buddy, welcome. We have just performed a rescue with a Kerbal that had no jetpack. That was good fun. We had to literally scoop this door in front of him. It was good. If you go back a couple of seconds, now Kerbal bucks, man. What are you on about? Kerbal bucks, Chrome bucks. Is that a thing? Let's try turning this more this way. Bam, that looks like we should come down somewhere relatively close, right? Relatively close to where we want to be. Atmospheric conditions are going to start soon. Hey, what's this? Just a little straight line there. That's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. Okay, we're about to enter the atmosphere. We're going to go down to about 55 kilometers before we get some heating. I almost want to push this up a little bit more. Almost. The size of the 1.31 update. Okay, that's not that. How deep we should go? My normal response to a question like that would get me banned from the show's chats. Yeah, no worries, man. That's what I do here. That's what I do. I set people up just so I can knock them down. You know, I'm well known for it. I think we're going to be okay. I'm looking at the way we're like ploughing through this. Do I need to start slowing down? I think I need to start slowing down. Let's start slowing down. I want to stop over there somewhere, right? So, I mean, we're already going far too fast. Here comes the heat. Can we handle the heat? I think we can handle the heat. Oh, it's the next. Oh, okay, all right. It's the next landmass that I want. So we'll burn through here as quick as possible. We're going to go down to... I mean, we're almost down to 54 now. Is this multiplayer? Not today. No. Maybe we'll start the multiplayer career mode. No, career mode didn't work in multiplayer because, if I remember correctly, every time you loaded up a Kerbal in DMP, they died and were brought back a lot because of the way DMP keeps track of stuff, and so your reputation just tanked out. Absolutely tanked out. And I would love to do multiplayer Kerbal. I really would. Like a proper career mode where everybody gets together and does stuff. Just use wood as a heat shield, like China. I mean, it's good. Like Cork's good, right? Cork is what people use. 8 watching, why? There were 11 literally just before you said that, Kerbal nerd. Literally. I wonder who the people that ran away were. Cowards, that's what they are. Cowards. This is going well. I am, however, going to have to fire my engines now so we can try and stop on the KSC. Hopefully, looking at my atmosphere interaction there, it should be pretty good. Maybe try and bring it down on the other side of the mountain so we can hit the mountain. I don't know. What are you guys feeling? Well, we are now only going down. We are now only going down. I think I might just stop my engine. Want a little southwards? A little bit more southwards. Look at this. Need to slow. Oh, there goes my fuel. There goes my fuel. I'm going to put it at normal. Turn around. See how well the atmosphere cuts into me. Are we still up or down? We're still up right now. Okay, this should be fine. This should be fine. We're going to come back down the other side. Output log incoming dislike bot disliked. Oh well, I mean that's the thing. Okay, there's our target right there. If I really wanted to slow down, the best way to do it would actually be to shed this tank so that we slow down, so that we're lighter and can slow down more. So I'm going to do that because I want to stop. Something like this. Okay, it's going to get hot. It's going to get hot. Are we going to actually stop at the KSC? No, we're going to overshoot. That's a little unfortunate. What have we got this for? It reckons we rescued him. Oh, of course we rescued him. So this is not. That's not him. Lol. So we're going over. We're slightly overshooting. I can live with that. I can live with that. It's not the end of the world. Send the recovery forces. I think we're alright. I think we're alright. Other side of the mountains. Didn't really want to be on the other side of the mountains. But we ran out of fuel, so there wasn't anything else we could do. I suppose, you know, with the fact that we had to literally scoop him, use the fuel that we had to scoop him out of space, because he obviously had no jetpack left himself. That probably took some time. Okay, 12 years to complete a mission in. What are we going to do in 12 years? There's a lot. There's a lot that can be done. Let's bring that down to 7. Let's bring this down to 7. If I remember correctly, you can't go any lower than 7. Maybe it was lower than 8. We'll find out. Man, 14 kilometers, man. Alright, coming down. Always the best bit of the game. Just waiting for your parachutes to slowly drop you down. Because, man, these things, they take some time. Especially when you're dropping... Oh, what was that explosion? Oh, explosion! Didn't see no explosion. Where did the explosion happen? Before we hit the floor, though, let's do a quick one of these. Crew report. We need it? We do need it, lol. All about that little bit of science, right? Because we didn't at all finish the science last week. And touchdown! Woo! Cover that vessel. Idea for a challenge. Land a Kerbal in the Mark 1 capsule on the other side of the mountain somewhere you landed, then make a recovery vehicle to deliver it to the KFC. Yeah. So I've often thought about that. I think it's a little bit of a cop-out that you can just recover your vessel. I always feel like you should have to make something that goes out and get it. But we're missing a load of parts for that sort of thing, you know? Let's see how much science we got. Oh, look, we did it all. Did it all. We are in year 64 of our career mode. Okay. What are we going to do with year 64? So we did that one. Satellite in polar orbit of Juno. Anything else we want to do around Juno? I'm not seeing one, but I reckon we can launch a polar orbit satellite there. What do we need? What do we need? Unmanned probe, reach orbit of Juno, a thermometer, and be stable. Just a thermometer. That's all it will. The claw will be enough for what? Oh, for picking stuff up. Yeah, the claw's pretty good, but then at the same time you have to be able to like lift the thing off the floor. Maybe landing legs, landing gear, are what you want there. Maybe. Excuse me. Good me. So we're going to Juno. We're going to send a tiny, tiny little probe to Juno, something like this. I mean, I'm tempted to literally send a tiny, tiny probe to Juno. Actually, if we go brand new, don't save. I didn't want to. Well, you know, we're stuck in a little menu now. Let's cancel this. Let's go new. Don't save. I want one of these. Okay, and we're going to get a couple of fuel tanks. It will need power and stuff, right? Actually, let's do that. Tiny little bits of power. Then we put these here, and then we put a few of these around the outside. 4's pretty good for me. Yeah, works good. Works good. We then want a thermometer, right? That's literally all it wanted. Was one of these. I'm going to just put the one down. Okay, nice. Apparently, a Serbian princess is getting married right now. Okay, cool. Never really get into the whole royalty thing. Like, I'm kind of glad my country does have some royalty, because you know that pulls in a lot of tourism and stuff, because that's what's important, right? Tourism. And oh, I know what's missing for this. I'm going to put this up here actually, because that's a pointy nose cone, right? Pointy nose cone. Up like that, and then 4 of them. Yeah. Oh, prince. Okay. Do we actually want this down below? I think we actually want these down below like this. Yeah, look at that. Okay, that's a good... That matches all the things we need, right? Antenna can generate power. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now, what do we need to get to Juno? What's the word I'm looking for here? What amount of Delta V do we need? Not that one. That always ends up with broken... with bits of... Oh, my language is not doing well today. Always ends up with a bit of space junk that we don't want. There we go. That's what I was going for. Who started talking about country balls during last stream? I mean, it's a pretty, you know, country balls is a fairly standard internetness now. It's just a thing, you know. I unfortunately don't have the size that I want. I want to go up to... Let's see about the structural bits, right? In here, we got this one. Is that what I want? That's a little bit more of what I want. And then we'll plug in some more... I always like putting this little interplanetary core in between here, something like that and that. Is this got... Maybe we don't want the oxidizer there. Maybe we do just want the liquids, and then we'll just put loads of... I've got a thing, haven't I? I've got a thing. Let's do this differently. We'll do this... in here. Can I afford it? Interplanetary. Too many stages. 8,000 delts. Is that enough? Is that enough? I think that's enough. Does this look like it can get all the way to Juno? Do I get money for it? Did it tell me how much money I get for it? I'm going to just launch it. We're going to be good. Just tweak scale the 1.25 to the 2. Yeah, we could do. This spacecraft? What's wrong with the spacecraft? What's wrong with the spacecraft? Tweak scales, just tell the joke. Oh, tell a joke. This spacecraft. Ah, lol. Ah, okay, cool. I'm with it. Tell a joke. Oh man, I don't have many jokes. Not ones that are worthy of stream time, anyway. Okay, here we go. The launch is real. The roar is exquisite. We are definitely making our way up at about 2 Gs. Hello, Kerbal Space Center down below. Working well. Let's get our good little gravity turn on the go. Well, it's not really a gravity turn, as we have said multiple times. We're doing it under the assistance of SAS, so it's just more of a pitch maneuver, right? Just more of a pitch maneuver. Moving our way pretty quick. Gonna kill this engine now because I've just noticed how quick we're burning through our liquid fuel. We need to get down to about there. Maybe something like that. You don't like the idea of a republic, Zebtech? I like republics. I like republics. They have a good idea behind them. But you know, a lot of things that ended up not working very well have a good idea behind them. Okay, that's all my hot chocolate gone now. Well, it's not all gone, it's all poured out. So, are these solid fuels going to burn through in time? I think they might. I'm looking at the way we're burning through. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We're not going to punch up too high. We may have punched up... but like incoming crash, brace yourself. Well, you know. I think we'll do alright. Getting ready to double pop. Do that. Do this. Do that. Okay, there we go. That's how you do some staging. There were plenty of explosions, but things kind of went alright. You would like to have a king. I don't know, kings always seem a little unbalanced to me. Monarchs, especially nowadays, are literally only good for, like, societal theatre. To, like, rally the masses, if you will. But, like, that doesn't need to happen anymore. That doesn't need to happen anymore. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a good orbital insertion. Gonna let that get up to about 75, and then when we get up to 70, we will pop her up. The final Space Frontier-ish is off. It's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Someone with Ronaldo's name started following Wise. That's cool. Unless it's the actual one, when that's I don't know, maybe his bot's doing it or something like that. You just want to have a king so you can say you have a king. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, I think it's better saying you got a queen. People don't mess with the queen. I'm no fan of Instagram, just someone at home tampered with your phone. Fair enough. I mean... I've often thought about getting an Instagram up and going, but then I'd be like, what do I even post on Instagram? I mean, what would I put there? What would I put there? My sexy photos? I don't know. Get myself splayed over my desk. Is that what people want? Oh, I don't think it is somehow. I don't think it is. I'm surprised that Trump has not been assassinated yet. I'm surprised that, like, assassination is a thing of the past, I think. I'm surprised Trump hasn't been impeached yet. Of course, being impeached doesn't mean you don't then become president, or don't like get to carry on being president. Nothing can match the English Queen. She is a powerhouse. It has to be said. She is a powerhouse. Okay, where are we at? I think we're gonna make it. Yeah, assassination is never going to happen. It's all about legal process now, right? Surprised North Korea isn't going crazy. Yeah, North Korea is crazy. What are you on about? Both Trump and Korea are both crazy. Let's go up this way. Is that looking good? Is that looking good? I think that's a little bit better. Okay, we're pushing that back up. Pulling it back down even. Oh wow. Either way, it works for me. Works for me. Cannot squeeze any more out of the engines. Need some sort of crazy Scottish engineer for that, right? Is this going to work? Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I'm now going to point myself a bit more towards prograde. Take it slow, take it easy. Only take us down to about there, maybe. That looks pretty good. Cannot handle your photos. You don't think that would be great? You don't think that would be great? Can you sing All Star for no reason? No. I could do it in a William Shatner-esque spoken word. Hey there. You're an all-star. Get your game on. Let's play. Like that, maybe? I don't know. King Jong-un, the crazy fat kid. Trump, nothing. It's true. It's true. I need to stop. Need to stop. Look at this. I've managed to push my way out past Apple Apps. North may be crazy, but I still don't see the super preemptive surprise attack on US. Quotes by Nutcase Kid. I mean, to be honest, yeah, what are they going to do? Knock down some trees in Alaska? I don't think America has much to worry about from that particular side of the world. A lot of that side of the world have a lot of things to worry about that side of the world. You know, whenever a new crazy person gets nukes, that's always something to worry about. In fact, crazy or not, whenever someone gets nukes, it's something to worry about. Now, nukes can be used for, you know, beautiful clean energy and stuff like this. I know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Radioactive waste is something to worry about, but the amount of waste and the ease of containment is just so much easier than traditional fuels. I'm looking at what's going on with this ship here, and I'm like, what's going on with this ship here? We need to figure out when we're going to Juno. I might just send it off. Let's have a look. Are we close? No. It would be good if we were coming back. We're coming back. So what I might do is just send this into the solar system from about there. Actually, I just want to be good enough just to get outside Kerbin's sphere of influence. That is a thing we can do. That is a thing we can do. Like that. That's a little too in. Oh, it's a little too inwards. Like this. Is that the direction I want to leave? I think that's the direction I want to leave. We still leave pretty heavily there. Can I pull that back until... Oh, it doesn't just disappear. Okay, that's good enough. We'll figure out where we're going from there. We will figure out where we're going. If anyone wants to make a dent in the economy, they would nuke Panama Canal. That's true. Unfortunately, the side effect of the US economy would skyrocket, increasing the transport from one coast to the other. It's true. It's true. The UK, nothing happening from the outside. What's happening inside? Well, go ahead, Kim bombs us. You'll regret it. Or make our day and have a try invading us. See, now that's the thoughts of someone who's not actually considered what nuclear war is like. They're like, whenever people go, yeah, come on then, we'll strike you back. Like, you've really not figured out that nukes aren't quite as simple as that. It's not, oh, we'll hit you and then suddenly there's nothing to worry about. Because you've got this whole sort of nuclear fallout thing to deal with. Whether you've killed them or not, you've still got problems. The whole idea is to stop it from happening, not react when it has happened. Just a question, are you familiar with a Centaur asteroid Chiron? I don't know if it's a satellite or not. I don't know actually, honestly, mate. I do not know. I could probably go and find out for you. Could probably. Oh, man, there's a lot of fuel being wasted here. Just gonna go for a direct burn to Juno, because why not? Why not? Hey, Space Tech guy, how's it going, man? How's it going? Hope you're having a good time. I'm having a good time. We are flying our way to Juno because we have a mission to put this tiny little satellite here. Oh, we should extend all these before it becomes a problem. Extend. Extend. It's gonna become a problem anyway, right? Watch this burn down to nothing. I literally just want to get outside the Kerbin system. That's what's going down here. Open this up. Yeah, that's a good looking satellite. That's what we want. All right. Are we loose yet? Are we loose? Yes, we are. Okay, cool. Let's kill this then. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not. There we go. Now I'm loose. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm going to come here, add maneuver, push out towards Juna, maybe out past Juna, just so we know, and then just swing it round a little bit further, and then swing it round until we find the right spot. Somewhere out here is going to be an encounter. Or not. Hello? Where's my Juna encounter? Do you guys see it anywhere? There should be one out there. Okay, let's try here. Add maneuver. Next orbit. What about then? Come on, buddy. I know you can work for me. What's going on with this freezing every now and then? Okay, what about the next orbit? It's going to be interesting. So there's 3 orbits without a contact with Juna. That's a bit weird. That is not what I'm expecting at all. Let's just wait until we fly out of the orbit because, you know, whatever. We've got lots of time. We've got literally 12 years to deal with stuff. Set as target. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's the step I'm missing. That is indeed the step I'm missing. Set as target. Bam. Much better. Much better. Add maneuver. There we go. All right. Oh. There are places where things like to happen. Of course it's going to be out of the Apple apps. Why would it not be? Oh, we literally just missed it. I think we have. Oh, wow. Back more. Back more. Okay, so now we need to go next orbit. Come on, man. I can see it. I can see it being a thing right there. That's the thing we need. Okay, that's cool. Have we got a long time to wait for that? I think we have. We're going to go new maneuver node. Maneuver node. Says target unlimited. So what's the story in 1.3? It might be able to build some mini ships for the story. What's the target maximum size? I don't know. I'd be like, if you can make it small next to a Kerbal, that would be the best idea. So that you look at it and you go, oh, that is a fighter a long way away, or that is a tiny fighter next to a big ship. I need you to build the smallest looking thing we can get. That's what I want right there. That's what I want right there. Well, a year of swinging around orbits. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. I made a "This is our life" cinematic film a day ago. Alright, Space Tech guy, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. Currently working a space fighter for the KSP story you guys are writing. Expect bad performance. That's fine, that's fine. Like, if it looks good, but we don't have many frames, like get 3 or 4 frames per second, that's fine, because I can just speed up the footage so it looks like normal speed. It's just as long as it looks good. That is top key right there. That is the top key right there. Why do I keep getting and losing? We're probably facing the other direction. We've got like no. I should have put this in hibernate during warp, right? Can we do that here? Down, auto, go. And that should just build energy now rather than wasting it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. It's got monoprop on there, but I didn't put. Oh, there's some RCS ports. I was like, but we don't have any monoprop support. With tweak scale limits being 10% of the original part, 0.1 meters, might be able to make it that small, but it would be difficult. Well, let's just see what you got, man. Let's just see what you got. The smaller the better. Like, honestly, I want to have a little buzz of nano fighters around a big size capital ship to make them look like the capital ship is even bigger than it is. You know. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be able to fit in one of those tiny service bays, so you can make that a hangar or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I know that we need small ships to make the big ships feel even bigger. Make the big ships feel bigger. That's what it's all about. Okay, here we go. Coming in for the burn. Can you feel it? I can. I'm surprised at how much like orange tank we've got left. Wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. Burn. Burn. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Burn. Close that alarm, please. I'd also like to delete it. Nice, cool. Watching this happen, this should be cool. Literally just this tiny little arc of a transfer needs to happen, so that should be cool. We should be way okay with that, I hope. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? I think it might. I think it might. Still no Jeb on Eeloo. I really was expecting Jeb to get there, but what we've done is like cross a year. Maybe I'll just I will do, but don't dip the atmosphere because but I'll put a don't dip into atmosphere sticker on fighters. Yeah, you do that, man. You do that. And get ready to stop. Can we focus on Juna? That would be great. Oh, I went too far! Too far, man. It's a problem of mine. It's got to be said. Juna. Okay, we're here. So, this is the one I've got. This is the one I'm headed towards. If I do... Okay, I'm just going to stop that there. that seems like a good place to stop. I can't clear that because we're maneuver nude locked. I want to go north, though. Is that north? Are we gonna come round to north? You also do need the same fighter ship but normal size. Yeah, at some point I will need to make something that looks like those but bigger. I mean, ideally what we actually need to do is sit down and define what the prototype, put that in big inverted commas, the prototype ships look like. And then we can make different size versions of those. There's a little bit of work though. To say that's a little bit of work is an understatement. This is going to be awkward. I want to come in like from this angle, but I'm coming in sideways instead. I mean, thankfully, I got a lot of fuel to spare. Like a lot of fuel to spare. What I actually want to do probably is set this up for a collision course, and because then I can deal with this orange tank. This orange tank is a problem to me right now. So let's come out here. Can I clear the thing yet? I can't clear the thing yet. I want to warp to about here. I don't want to warp to next maneuver node. I want to warp to about there. Okay, we're going to have to do it manual then. I dislike doing things manually because I inevitably overshoot by quite a lot. It's one of the things I do. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock my time. Indeed, buddy. Indeed. Is this the one we're watching? This one here, yeah. Untitled Spacecraft. We should name it. Needs a better name. When is this going to be close enough to talk to that, though? That's the question. When? Maybe never? Okay, there we go. Can we walk a little slower to get some... that? Nope. Okay, well, whatever. We need to figure out how we're going to get to where we want to be. I definitely want to set this up as a collision to begin with, and then we'll use the weight of the planet to figure out where we're going. Seems like a plan, right? Seems like a plan. So let's start by going north. It's one of the few things we can do. One of the few things we can do. I really want these two to match up. It's just not going to happen, though, is it? Okay, do they match up? I've gone too far. Let's go this way again. Just going to do a little bit of tweaking around. Unfortunately, this needs to happen when you get close to a planet. You need to tweak. Can we clear this yet? Still can't clear this. Well, we went all the way around the planet. That was pretty good. Let's go anti-normal. Come on, just a little bit more. I really want to get rid of that. It keeps making me think like I've only got that much burn to do. It's not. I've got this much burn to do. It's very different. Very, very different. Oh, that will do. We'll figure it out from there, right? We will figure it out from there. I just need to get in. That's the junior escape. So we're actually going to be coming in this side. That's going to be a little awkward. A little awkward. There's my junior encounter. Let's walk as far forward as we can. Did it just say what next maneuver node? That's not what we wanted. Not even slightly. Okay, we're coming in really, really fast. Of course, because why not? It's coming faster still. It's gonna get scary when we get really close. That is a solid connection now, though. I can get rid of that. Good. Getting further and further away from the burn I want. Can I, though, do this? I can. Alright, let's add a maneuver. Let's stop the time. I want to pull this out like that. I want to get the periaps is matched if possible. I don't think that's going to work without some serious tweaking, though. We're coming relatively slow, but also relatively high. Does that look like something we can tweak with to make work? That does. They almost look on top of each other. Like that? There we go. Okay, cool. Let's do that then. Let's do that. This is some precision stuff right here. I guess. Stock with tweet scale, no mods allowed. There are mods, things like BD Armory. I don't know. If it looks good, you can convince me to put the mod in. But I got I was meant to say B9, not BD. But I mean, we do have BD Armory, but B9 was the part pack I was thinking of at the time. Just wait for this to turn around, look in the right direction, so we can make this burn happen, so we can go into the right place, and then we can make this burn happen and make this go in the right place. I mean, obviously, we need to make a maneuver node. Oh, I'm not even going to make a maneuver node there because we know how to make that burn happen. I should imagine we know how to make that burn happen. I know how to make that burn happen, so I'm going to make it happen. That's the way it works, you know. If I know and I'm looking at it, then I'm going to try my best to make it happen the way that I think it will. But you can hardly put BDA on the mini ships. No, indeed you cannot. Especially as you can't tweak scale them, which is a little unfortunate. Turns out this, a lot of Delta V. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey Zadini, how's it going? The Shadow, what parts do USI add that are lookables, not game parts? Because, like, maybe I'll add USI to my next career mode, but that's not what we're doing. But that is not what we're doing. Keep it spinning, keep it spinning. We can get there, like that. Ish. That's the maneuver I want, ish. Ish is the word here. Something like this. Yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Are you doing good? Cool. Ikroy, sorry he's late. That's fine, dude. As I say, I understand life gets in the way. What's the next maneuver node? This is probably a bad idea as we've now got mainsail versus like a bunch of, what are these? Nukes. This should be fine. This should be fine. Hazardous makes good videos. Can't fault that at all. And here we go. Stop. Full speed. I'm a little shocked that that got as far as it did. We're gonna pop that, and then we're gonna. Oh, we're going to check our staging quick. That doesn't feel right at all. Let's activate these without. Because the staging was a little weird, and I've got a feeling if I just activate it, it's going to pop one. I was going to pop that, isn't it? That's not what we want to pop. Not even close. Maybe we'll add up life support to my next career mode, but like seriously, do you guys just want to watch all these Kerbals die? Because that's all that's going to happen. Kerbals are going to die. That count? Must count. Disappeared. Maintain stability for 10 seconds. Okay, that's the next bit we need to do. Now, I'm looking at this one here. I want the probe. Switch to. Thanks. ZTech's feeling sleepy. Alright, buddy. It was good to see. I will check you later. Yeah, indeed. I will see you tomorrow. Bright and early at 1 o'clock. It's bright and early for me anyway. Right, I want to go this way. I want to make sure my fuel is out. I want to then fire those up and go all the way up to Apple Apps up here. Now we're going to see if we have the ability to deorbit ourselves. I doubt it, but we're going to try. Probably should have left it like super. Or maybe we could get an interface with Ike. Set as target. Do you reckon we can get an impact with Ike? Nope. No. I mean, if I just leave it there, it will get an interaction with Ike at some point. I mean, so what have we got on the Delta V front? It's not much, is it? Oh, I just clicked outside my screen. Let's come down here. I mean, that's 41 meters per second. How many does it need? How many does it need? To impact is 140. If I then do this... Oh, we got enough. Let's impact. There we go. Boom. Alright, sweet. Is that actual full-on impact right there? That looks like actual full-on impact right there. Okay, I'm going to try and I'm going to turn it around prograde, and we're gonna burn down as fast as possible when we get to the bottom. Hey, another 3. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good time. Been some time. Capitalism makes the science a lot better and adds more ways to die. Radiation, O2, CO2 poisoning, food, water, and more. You see, that just sounds like scary. It doesn't sound fun. Now, the Kerbal operating system. Now, that's a thing that adds something that I'd like to do. I'd also like the... I don't know if there's a mod that could leave things running. So if you had a script running and then disappeared, like went somewhere else, the script would still execute itself. I don't know if that's a thing that could be done, though. Okay, here we go. We're going to hit this as hard as we can. Literally could not hit it any harder. Well, I mean, like, we could, but that's pretty fast speed to be hitting the surface at. Let's see what happens. Ballistic missile, go! I mean, let's be honest, that's all that's actually happening here. We've got fire. Is this bringing us into... No, not yet. Can we go in faster? What's the drag like? Aerodynamic forces are enabled. I cannot see them, though. I cannot see them. We're coming in hard and fast. Let's get a bit of surface on the go rather than the orbital, so we make sure that we're cutting directly through. It's not persistent rotation, unfortunately. It's like persistent loading, something like that. I mean, we could try and use the parachutes to slow ourselves down, but I'll be honest, this really is for Kerbal return, not Juna. So I just want to wipe everything out as fast as we can, just destroy it all. It's taking a little while to get down, actually. Let's do it like this. I'm going to get explosions up front. Oh, yes! Explosions are everywhere. Anything left at all? No. Alright, cool. Awesome. There is nothing left. Twitchy, did you know that propeller isn't for propelling the plane but for cooling the pilot, because when the prop stops, the pilot starts sweating heavily? Irrefutable evidence there, man. I can do nothing but agree. That's the one we want. Alright, we'll go to the tracking station then if we can't do that like that. Oh, man. Okay, so we've got half an hour. Half an hour to do stuff. What do we want to do? Unfortunately, we didn't get to the thing that I put in the title, which is really annoying, actually. Which is really annoying. I just thought we'd, like, tidy up some contracts, do some things. Let's get all the bottom here. We need to rename this craft. Who has a good idea for this craft's name? It has nuclear engines. It has a thermometer. That's about all it has going for it. I don't know if we can think of a witty name based on that. I don't know. I'm out of hot chocolate now as well. Prepare for the coughing to start, because I can feel it starting at the back of my throat. I'm like... So, we've done this mission as well. Okay, cool. Let's come in here. Let's rename this. Rename vessel. Atamwaka. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that, but I'm going to go with that. It sounds good. We'll go with that. And it's a probe. Not a relay. Well, I suppose it is a relay. Let's accept that. Okay, cool. Cool. Can we get some science from it? I mean, it's pointless if we can. We've got literally all the science. So, back to the Space Center! Back to the Space Center. So, we need to start working... I don't believe I'm going to say this. I think we need to start working on an Eve ship. What do you guys think? Can we make something that can get to Eve? I honestly don't. Just the amount of times I've tried Eve and blown stuff up. But it's literally the only place where... That said, we got science. Look, we got sciences. We got all the sciences from Gilly as well. The only problem is that if I come into my contract... We got this one. We need to make ground contact. Which we didn't do because we crashed into... To Eve is easy. From Eve is difficult. Yeah. I was going to say TSG. That's it. We can make ground contact on Eve, right? Maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to do another one. Do we do some moon missions? Do we just want to do some moon missions? New orbital station. I mean, that would have been nice to have been told at the same time. Gravimetric surveys of Bop and Eeloo. We're not there. Bring a new discovered classy asteroid into orbit around Moho. Wow, talk about tough missions there. That is a tough one. Science data from space around Lathe. Recover module from... Wait? I have never seen one of these before. Recover modules. I'm going to take this one. Recover unit 1J. Okay, let's go have a look. This is a mission I've never done. Also, I had a lot of trouble finding the mountain from your stream because you have lower graphic settings than me. Oh, really? Well, that's the thing. I wanted to have a look. Where's this thing round orbit? Round here, then. It's going to be somewhere, right? Maybe at the bottom. Unit, something or other. No, is it going to be one of these? I hope not, because this is going to be a long list. So where are we? Because look, this is his wreckage. So where are we supposed to find stuff? Where are we supposed to think? It is in the unknown. Okay, alright, sorry, we'll go back and have a look. I hope that is not a thud engine. We can hope. We can hope. Let's go back and in the unknowns, hey? Oh, you mean Winner's Plateau isn't there on the high setting? That's a shame. So that and this. Oh no, just turn that off. I meant to leave it off. Don't come back. Ah, don't do that. Okay, down the bottom. There we go. So can we have a look? No, we can't go have a look yet. But it's just in orbit, so that's fine. We've got a 7987. Okay, we'll put a claw on the front. Let's go make a recovery. In fact, we have a thing up in orbit to deal with this already, don't we? Look, watch this. Third time into the tracking center. I'm waiting for the game to crash. Waiting for the game to crash. An idea, turn your terrain settings up to high and see what happens. A lot of stuff will disappear through the floor. Also, we'd probably lose connection to the internet, you know. Somewhere, you. Let's have a look at you. Are you one of the craft I need? Oh, come on, loading screens! We can do this! I know we can do this. We've got to be able to do this. Soon as the craft. My terrain settings are unlike. Mine are medium, I believe. Medium. Oh, this one didn't quite make it, did it? Right, okay. Maybe we'll infinite fuel this one at some point and just get rid of it. We actually want... Is this the one? Is this scrap collecting craft? All Moons, Astroneer, you right there. You're what I want. Switch to. It's not so much the frames per second, it's the bitrate detail that I'm worried about. It's definitely the bitrate detail I'm worried about. Okay, does this guy have fuel? He's got a little bit of fuel. I don't know if he's got enough fuel. We want to set as target. Add maneuver. Is he going the wrong way? This is the question. Am I going the wrong way? Let's have a look. No, we're going the right way. Okay, that's cool. Let's warp to the next maneuver node and do this. Can't quite see the numbers that I'm looking for, but we should be able to fine-tune it when we get there. Excuse me, I just hit my microphone and coughed at the same time. Super professional. Super professional. Except for arrows set lowest, at least know if my craft is burning up without looking at Kurt. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We want to come retrograde, I believe. Try and bring that into line with this. We need to go past it, of course, first. Just waiting for this to make its turn around, and then I'm going to do a little bit of time accelerate. Yes, indeed. Let's get moving. You pointed in the right direction. Let's roll, roll, roll. Okay, that's good. Look how it's over there. Let's pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. Probably should have been pulling down a lot sooner. Who knows how many delts I've got to play with. Come on, man, you can do it. I believe in you. Look at these intersects here. There's a little bit too much information on the screen, but I'm looking at... Oh, don't get rid of it. Don't get rid of it. That's the one I want to look at. This intersect right here. These missions are a bit more tedious than Kerbal recovery. I don't know. We'll see what happens, because I've got things set up here specifically for recovering stuff. So it should be fine. It should be fine, I hope. Okay, we're in 100 kilometers. That's already good times. And ooh, that number's got small there. 7 seems good. Okay, I'm going to come around here, and then we're going to drop one of these bad boys here. If I can figure out how to open it up. Maybe forwards, maybe up. I'm not sure what a good idea is here. It's got a battery, and it's nearly fully charged, so I don't really need to open the solar panel straight away. I do have to think about it, though. This definitely needs to open up, though. So extend that antenna. Let's do a decouple. At the back, please. I really want this here. Decouple. Oh, well, that went well. Alright, well... I need at least one of these before it disappears. Both of them are broken. Ah! Not so great. Okay, well, whilst we're on orbit, let's go back that way. Set that go. Be gone with you? Okay, let's try that again, this time without breaking everything. Hopefully. Don't want to activate the engine, I want to decouple. Come on, buddy. That one right there. That's what I want, decouple. Okay, so far so good. I want to get round to locked camera position. That's cool. That's cool. Turn some RCS on and do that. And then we open up these things. Okay, there we go. Took a second, but we got it. Is that what we're headed for? No, that's something else. This. Okay, getting closer. Getting closer. Let's do some pushes. Let's make this work. Fire my engine, please. Want these two to get much closer. 1.1. That's a good start. If I could have a look at this, that would be good. Hey car, how's it going, buddy? We are currently doing our best to match up with a new contract. We have a rescue a piece of junk from orbit contract, I think, which is interesting. You know, it's the type of thing we do. 9, 8. I wonder how much RCS I'm going to have left in this. Let's have a look before I burn it all out. Oh yeah, loads. So we're at 0.8. So I'm going forwards and left at the same time here to try and bring down these numbers nice and small. 6. 0. So 600 meters per second is what I'm trying to say here. I actually want to do this now, right? Try and get this as close as possible. Maybe a little up. No, that's a down. A little up. It's a 5. Yeah, YouTube caught that. I don't know what you said, but YouTube did catch it, which is quite good. You know, that's how YouTube does things now. Extend that solar panel. Extend this solar panel. Oh, that one's broken. Alright, no idea how that broke. Is that what we're headed for? Is that us? I think that's us. That's our craft. Alright, nearly there. Just burning the RCS to put us bang on target. Okay, let's have a look at what we got here. 0, 0. 0, 0 is roughly what we want. That's cool. That's cool. Let's drift in a little closer. What is this? It's a gantry rail. What? Small problem with that. I don't know if this is going to catch it. I don't know if this could actually catch it or not. Like this and like that. Okay, go. 0.5. What's the minimum speed for hitting this at, do you reckon? Let's get up to an actual meter per second. There's 2. Alright, we've got 100. Time for me to get started with the mini ships. That would be cool. Yeah, I turned on post filtering because we had people that came in and swore, so I wasn't up for that. Was not up for that. But Carl, I wasn't expecting you. That's cool. That's cool. I understand sometimes it drops out. Even I, on stream, occasionally, what was it, 2 or 3 streams ago, dropped the odd word that I didn't mean to. I was very ill at the time, though. That's what I'm gonna blame that one on. It doesn't need to catch it, just knock it into the gravity well. This is true, but I'm gonna catch it. I am gonna catch it. Maybe because we're coming at the wrong side to knock it into the gravity well. I mean, 2 meters per second should be fast enough to knock it into it, right? To knock into it. Here it comes. Here it comes. I've got a feeling it's going to spin out. We're not quite on the flat. Oh well, here goes. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Faster. And grab. Faster. No, okay, maybe not then. And again. And again. Oh, was that a grab? Feels like a grab. That's a grab. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. I just went in and out until we couldn't go in and out anymore. So now that we're in orbit, let's turn around. Let's turn the RCS off. That's not needed. Okay, here we go. Let's try recover. Oh, look, we're over the desert. This is a perfect place to try and recover. Let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, we're coming down good. Even with the lack of fuel, I think we're going to do fine. I'm actually going to now go radial out. So we look upwards. Maybe I want to turn it off of locked camera. There we go, like this. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm going to use the RCS to burn upwards. Apple App's height is coming down to me. It's more to stop the speed of going through the floor. No shoots. I'm actually trying to destroy stuff. Oh no, this isn't trying to destroy stuff. Critical floor. It was a recover, isn't it? Should have saved some fuel. Oh well, this will be fun. We'll see what happens. Who knows? The engine first profile might win the day. We'll see what happens here, shall we? We'll see what happens. I mean, there's literally nothing else we can do. Things are burning up again. Antenna broken, that's fine. I'm expecting solar panel also broken, that's fine. I don't think we need to spin. The monoprop is definitely not going to be the winner here. Ooh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's turn that off, shall we? maybe we'll be able to helicopter it. I mean, look at those forces there. Look at those forces. I don't know what's going to happen here. Engine first doesn't work into water. It can do. It can do. It has done in the past. What happens if we free the pivot? And do RCS. Literally no way to stop this, is there? We'll see what happens. See what happens. Get to the chopper. Spin with 4 times climb walk. Crack and will eat. I mean, we can. I don't think this is going to help at all. Okay, fingers crossed. Wow, that was fun, guys. And with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure. Next time, maybe we will actually get round to Jeb, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. Next time, as there are no loose ends, because it turns out there was loads of loose ends that I had forgotten about this time. As there are no loose ends now, we'll just time warp our way forwards 10 years and get this next bit done. But I will see you then, when we're going to do that. Bye! Good night, Carl.